Hey, what's up, family? Welcome back to a new video. And in today's video, we are back here in Ben Hill community here in Atlanta, Georgia. Want to show you the resale potential at $2,000 a month to wrap up this week's upload. So let's get into it. All right, so if this is your first time on the channel, allow me to say hello and welcome to my channel. This is Atlanta, Georgia Living, where we're gonna talk about everything Atlanta, Georgia, including the suburbs of Atlanta, Georgia, all right? So if you're looking for information and knowledge about the area, the value proposition in the area, what the real estate offerings are like as it relates to price, value proposition, how it varies based on different suburbs, different areas, this is the channel for you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, the red button, hit it and become a part of my YouTube family here at Atlanta, Georgia Living. All right, with that being said, thank you so much for all of the subscribers that are on the channel and that's coming back for another upload and to watch this great video. Also, frequent viewers, thank you so much for coming, but I want you to become a part of the family officially. Hit that subscribe button down below. If you are a buyer or a seller and you do not have an agent here in Metro Atlanta as of yet, feel free to go down below and schedule a consultation with me so that we can get your home search started, all right? I only work with buyers and sellers exclusively by way of a buyer brokerage agreement. And in order for us to get to that point, we have to have a consultation to talk about your targets to make sure I'm a good fit for you and that we can get your journey complete, all right? So I look forward to hearing from you if you need my help. All right, so as I said before in the opening, we're gonna wrap up today's upload by showing you what the resale potential is like, all right? We looked at a new construction community here in Ben Hill. So if you have not seen that video, go ahead and click up here or over here, wherever it may be. Click on that and go and watch that video because that's gonna show you the new construction opportunity at $2,000 per month, all right? So that's gonna help you understand the new construction side, and this video is to help you understand the resale side at that same monthly target. Now, because we are not getting any buyer incentives from a builder, we're not getting any special interest rates, I am doing this based on the 6.7 to 6.9% range, all right? And so my price point is severely lower than that new build price point on the resale to have concessions for the difference in interest rates, all right? So what we're gonna take a look at today is a rebuild, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath ranch home built. I don't have the exact age right in front of me, but I'll flash it down below, down there, so you can see the exact year built. But this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,180 square feet. Not flashy, just a true representation of this monthly price on a resale. The price of the house is $233,000, all right? $233,000. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a pan here in a moment. I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you the exterior of the house, but you can see it's, you know, one of those Southwest Atlanta neighborhoods. You got a huge setback, probably sitting back about 50 feet from the road. You got maybe 15 to 20 feet between the homes, and you have another, you know, probably 50 feet in the rear to the back property line. So this one is sitting on probably about a half an acre when you look at the exact metrics and public records. So we're gonna go ahead and flip it around now and show you the resale side of things. Again, I'm not gonna give you an answer on what I think about the differences. I want you, and here's why I'm not. Everybody's targets are different. What you find important, I may not find important. What I find important, you may not find important. So what we're gonna do in today's video is show you the offerings. And as you watch the video, you can come to your own conclusion as to which is the better option. Is it new build or is it a resale? And for whatever reason, let's have a conversation down in the comments and talk about what conclusion you came to. I definitely wanna have that conversation down there, so don't be shy. Ain't nobody gonna bite you. Go on down there, drop a comment down below. Let's have a conversation because I think this is truly a question that a lot of individuals, especially in 2025, are having to deal with. And this is why this channel exists, for us to talk about it and for us to kind of come up with some solutions to some of our issues that we're facing in the housing market today. All right, so without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera around. We're gonna go ahead and walk through this bad boy and tell you, we're gonna talk about it. Let's go. All right, so here we are. This is the front yard of the house. As you can see, it's sitting back really nice. But it is definitely traditional. Just have a one-car carport, and then you can see the side over there. Let me get right in between it so you can see it a little bit better. And yeah, I mean, very, very good grade of grass, I will say. That's something that Southwest Atlanta has always done great in most of the cases, if the people kind of, don't destroy it with like playing on the lawns. But typically the grass here in Metro Atlanta, especially Southwest Atlanta, is very thick, it's very rich, and it doesn't require a whole lot of taking care of. But anyway, this is the carport up close. You can see that there is a drive-through. It would have been if this little thing here wasn't built like a ledge. So I don't know when that was introduced or why it was introduced, like a stoop, because you have more driveway back here. And here is the backyard. Relatively clear and flat, a little bit of a roller. And when I say relatively, Atlanta, one of the things you need to take away if you are not from Atlanta and you're looking to move to Atlanta, we have a lot of rolling topography. Georgia, well, North Georgia, is definitely very rocky, hilly. It is not flat, it is not Texas. So you do have a lot of that topography. But for this backyard, it's actually not too shabby. And this is the back view of the house. We're gonna get over there in a minute and talk about that right there. But I don't know if you can see it in view. That condenser I can't believe they put that condenser right there. This condenser is like completely underwhelming for this house, which is crazy. Look at this little condenser, almost fell, yo. This thing is like a half ton. I've never seen such a thing. And it's old, okay. All right, so backing up to get that back view. We'll talk, like I said, that condenser, man, is underwhelming completely. The roof is old. Some shingles have been replaced. We see some worn shingles where the granulars they're literally almost not existing. On the front side of the roof, we saw a lot of curling, a lot of lifting. So this roof is definitely, in disrepair. It needs to be budgeted for replacement. Even if it's not failed yet, it's probably on its last leg. Let's go through the front door just to give you that orientation a little bit better. Neighbors out, I just chatted with him for a bit. Again, Southwest Atlanta is one of those areas where it is a community, it's a neighborhood. Despite what you hear on the news, people love their neighborhood and they do take care of them the best they can. So coming into the house, you got a nice little living room there, right at the door. There's no foyer. Again, the age of this house, you have to keep in mind that there are certain room concepts and certain flows that just was not existent when this house was built. Okay, let's go ahead and turn you around. Now I'm in the furthest most point of the living room here. All right, and we'll go in towards this is the dining room here. Okay, nice size room too. They did the LVP floor throughout the whole main level of the house, so there's no carpet in the house. So if you don't like carpet, that should appease you. Now this kitchen is ducked off in the back of the house and it's literally at the back door, which is very consistent with how, that was the thing back in the day. My aunt who lives in Ben Hill, her house is exactly this way. And so very much similar to, the way it was. The laundry is in the kitchen. And we do have two different type of LVP floors here, which is quite interesting. There's no transition strip either. I mean, it's just like boom, boom. The cabinets have been retrofitted and changed out. Still, you know, kind of coming into 2025 standards, if you will. All right, and let's go check out, let me close this door so you can see this other cabinet, so you can get the complete look. And the refrigerator will go right to the right side of the door. Let's spin around here and show you that. Okay. Now let's go into the bedrooms. It's a very simple layout. So you got 3 rooms here. So this is the first one here. So you know what? I take that back. The carpets are in the bedrooms. They're not in the common areas. Okay, I messed that up. My apologies. All right. But that's pretty much the room. I'm gonna get you the right side of the wall. That's it. And that's the scale. So I'd say you could fit a full-size bed in there. You could fit a queen too. The shape is quite odd, but it's a decent size room. Not the tiniest, not the largest. All right, you got a little closet there. And here is the bathroom. They kept the LVP flowing through. Not the greatest of condition, in my opinion, but it's here. The windows are dated. All of them are frosted over. With this house, somebody came in here and left the air conditioning on. It was like 59 degrees in the house. So a lot of that condensation that you see on the windows are from the imbalance between the outside and the inside. Why they did that, I don't know. But that is one of the bathrooms. Okay, moving right along. So we have another, looks like we have another closet here. Shelves in place, wooden shelves, so no wire racks. And then we have bedroom number 2. I'd say bigger than the last bedroom we just saw, more of a square, and just a little step-in closet there. You can see it with the sliding doors, okay? And I'll give you the scale of the floor. Yeah, I mean, queen size bed in here, no issues. And then finally, you have what we would consider in new age, the primary bedroom, but you know, it's just the largest bedroom in this case. You can fit a king size bed in here with minimal furniture, but it will fit. Just to give you that scale again. And the closet, I believe the closet door is behind the door for the room. But you also have a small bathroom in here. With just a stand-up shower only in here. Fiberglass enclosure. So quite standard and basic. The exhaust fan is tied into the light switch. And then there's the closet. Very, very, very small. All right, so there you have it. This same house, okay, is the same price monthly as the townhouse that we saw. So that's the decision. Do we say, I despise a townhouse so much so that I want to live in this? Or do we say, I see the benefit in the long game of the townhouse opposed to being in a house at this age with the amount of repairs that may come up with a house of this age, and then being boxed into the overall limitations based on the age. And when I mean limitations, I mean like structurally, right? Ceiling height and different type of rooms that you would, you know, like a foyer or, you know, islands and things like that, right? If you don't want to miss out on those things, then, you know, you would be in an agreement with the townhouse. So it is a little bit of a basement here. So it's not a crawl space. So in the listing, it just had crawl space here. So looks like one side is up off the ground, maybe a full walk-in basement. I'm not going in there, but it's probably just for storage because there's no pictures of it being finished. But this is just another view of the backyard. So yeah, what y'all think? Drop a comment down below. So again, this video is designed to help you understand what that compare and contrast is between new and resale, especially in the Southwest Atlanta area. I intend to do this in different areas that I've covered on the channel, just so that you can have that understanding moving forward within your search and gaining more understanding. So again, I hope you enjoyed today's video and the conclusion of this $2,000 price point here in Ben Hill in Atlanta. If you have any questions for me, drop them down below. All of my contact information is in front of you. If you do not have an agent, feel free to reach out to me. Let's set up a consultation to see if I would be a good fit to be your agent and take you on that journey to home ownership and get it done. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.